In today's video, we are going to discuss about click-through rate, conversion, and our listing. So let's walk through the customer journey. Suppose you are a customer and you're looking for stress ball. You have opened the Amazon.com website. Then you have typed stress ball in the Amazon search bar, and then the search results are showing. Now, I, being a seller on Amazon, my primary focus for your customer journey at this particular stage is going to be that you click on my product or on my product option as compared to the competitors. We gauge this metric with the name of click-through rate. It is basically how many people are do click on your website as per standard number of impression. That can be out of 1,000 impressions, out of 100 impressions. That is the click-through rate. It is mostly in the percentage, and around 0.5% click-through rate is normal for a multi-design product, and 1 to 2% click-through rate is normal for a similar design product, like you are observing same design throughout the page. Now let's see what are my listing components which are being shown on the search result when someone types stress ball, with which I can put an impact on the metric click-through rate. Amazon does not show all of my A plus content, all of my detailed reviews. Amazon show only 5 to 6 components, I would say, on the search result, and these are the only components with which I am supposed to put a positive impact, or with which I'm supposed to do effort to improve my click-through rate. And if I share the screen and let's see what are these 5 6 components which have an impact uh, on improving my click-through rate. So these components are number one, image, number two, the title, and because around say 60 70% people do shop on Amazon mobile app. So on mobile app, only 80 characters out of the 200 character limit shows up at the search result. So when we talk about CTR specifically, the first 80 character do have more impact as compared to the remaining 120 character of the title. So this is the second component. The third component is the number of ratings, which is 1461 in this case and 4166 in this case. The fourth component is my price. Sorry, the fourth component is my rating, not the number of rating, but the rating count. I mean, it looks like all of them are more than 4.3. So this is the fourth component. That can be 3-star rating, that can be 2-star rating as well. So definitely that has an impact on my click-through rate. The fifth component is the price which we can see here easily. And the sixth component is either the badges or the strike-through rate. You can see here all of them are showing the prime badge, so that's an impactful thing. But then again, this one is standing out because it has mentioned around 5% coupon, and then again it's also showing the strike through price, that the common price of the product is 29.99, but we are offering you product $5 less than the actual price, which is 24.99. So these are the 6 components which have impact on my CTR. The more these components are good, the more better my CTR is going to be. So once our customer has clicked on our listing and he's on our product detail page, this is the second phase of conversion. The first phase of conversion was when we were trying to win a click as compared to the other search results after the customer has typed the main keyword there, or whatever keyword they are exploring to search the product. Now, after in this second stage, the customer is on our product detail page, and here our primary objective is to push the customer to click the add to cart button. Customer can definitely click on the buy now button as well, but most of the time and in most of the cases, customer click on the add to cart button. So what are the components at this stage which has an impact on this customer decision? Let's go through this part together. So the first thing is main image, because you see main image in a clear size at the bigger view. You can definitely, if you are on through the mobile, you do the micro engagement, you click on the image and you see the image on your whole mobile screen. And here also in the desktop you see image at a bigger level. So the first thing is again the main image. The second thing is the secondary images. Customers explore through the secondary image to understand the features and the dimensions of the product and any additional add-on, the packaging, such kind of stuff. So this is the second point. The third point is I'm talking here in with the preferences, like the in the preference list, the first one is the main image, the second one is the secondary images, and then the third one is the A plus content. Like the customers would simply go to the A plus content, and they are going to see they're going to just read the headlines, see the images, and get an idea how good the brand is, how professional the brand is. This is the third point. So after this, directly the fourth point is the product reviews. People are directly going to jump onto the product detail page at the review section, and they're going to see the customer feedback. How satisfied is your existing customer or the customer who has already purchased product from you? This is going to be the fourth component. And then if the customer is going through the all this journey on the desktop instead of mobile, then the fifth component is the bullet point. And most of the times the customers, because they are comparing the products and they're kind of going through multiple products and all of them have bullet points, so they skim to the headlines most of the times. Multi-purpose bundle with three densities. Okay, so this one has three densities. Spark multiple sense and relieve stress. Okay. Strengthen your grip, ultra durable, premium quality, stress relief, and mindfulness gift. Okay, so it can also be used as a gift. So this is the fifth component. If the customer is going through the purchase process on the desktop instead of the mobile, when it's on mobile, then the bullet point has very much less significance, very less significance. And then the last and sixth point is how good your product is as compared to your competitors. So we know that our competitors do buy the real estate or the territory on our product detail page. Amazon has designed the structure in such a way, so the customer is supposed to come across all of your competitor listing as well. Let's say here they are going to see the Mind Panda, which is very similar to your product, and then again the Reaco, and then these two are lights on products. That's good part. Then the hand exerciser, then this one, the Paradix. Now the sixth component, which is going to have an influence whether your customer clicks on the add to cart button or he kind of moves on to one of your competitors listing. The sixth component is basically how good your listing is as compared to your competitors, and that does have an important influence on your customer's journey to click on the add to cart button. So the third and last phase of customer journey is when he has added multiple products into the cart. And usually customers do keep on adding products into the cart, and maybe one time of a week or one time of a day when they are free, they give a second thought on all of their add to cart list, and then they click on the purchase button. So at this stage, there are three components. First one is again the main image. Second one is your branding, whatever impact your branding has put on the customer's mind. And for that, adding your brand name as the first word of the title is very important, because if you see the add to cart list of your products, then there is a very small a small chunk of title is being shown to the customer. So if you have your brand name at the beginning of your title, it does kind of help the customer to recall all of the images and the branding and the A plus content and the reviews they have seen of your product. So it does have an impact. And the third component is the price. Again, definitely it had the impact at the CTR level, and then maybe at the second phase as well. But then again, at the third stage or at the third phase of conversion, it does also have an impact on the customer, because the customer has added multiple products into the cart, and they're comparing if it's worth investing or if it's worth putting money to purchase this product or not. So these are the three component, but this is kind of a stage where the customer has already made up its mind around 70 to 75% of the times. But then again, these three key components, the major components, the branding impact, and you can kind of help the customer to recall all that with the help of your brand name as the first word of your title, and then the images, and then your main image definitely, and then your price. These three components has an impact to push the customer from the add to cart stage to the purchase stage. So this is important to understand that what phase of conversion can be influenced by what kind of components of your listing. So we know if we are changing the things, changing the components basically, then in what type of KPI we are detecting the impact of that part, and how we are supposed to gauge all that factor. It's very important to do all this because these three phases combined help to improve the conversion of your listing basically. So in this video we were supposed to go through all of the customer journey, like when they enter onto the Amazon website, what is the journey through which they pass through to eventually purchase your product, and what are the components which have an impact on these three phases of the customer journey. This is all for this video. See you soon in the next one. Till then, goodbye.